Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another scenario of Get Diagnostics. Okay, so to understand the same, what we will do, firstly I will show you one table where we will insert some data through SQLRPGLE program. And during just after that data insertion, we will use the Get Diagnostic in order to fetch some information. Okay, and we are going to use new statement today. So let's see. Firstly I will show you the table and then we'll discuss over the program. So here I'm running one normal query. Select star from Sharmit1, which is my library name, / students, which is my file name. Here you can see as of now there is no data available, no data selected for output, which is fine because we have created one program from which we are going to insert the data into this new file. Alright, so let's see the program now. So this is the program, and the statement which we are going to discuss today is db to diagnostic conversion error. Okay, and here what we are doing, firstly we are declaring one constant which is SQL state underscore valid, and as always we use this constant in order to verify the query. So we have stored 5 times zeros in it. So whenever we are executing any kind of SQL query inside SQL RPGLE program, it returns some SQL status, and then we will match that particular SQL status with SQL state underscore valid constant. If it matches, it means the query has been executed successfully. But if it is not matching, then it means there is something wrong with the query, and then accordingly we will take the decisions. Fine. So in short, you can say SQL state underscore valid is used to verify the query, whether it is executed successfully or not. After that, we are declaring one variable which is gd underscore info of zone decimal 5. Now there might be one question how we are identifying the length of this variable, because gd info is something where we will store the output which we are retrieving from the Get Diagnostics db2 underscore diagnostics underscore conversion underscore error. Okay, so like when you visit the IBM official website, then you will find there is a table where you will find all the possible value which we can retrieve from the Get Diagnostics along with their data types. So I just refer that website and accordingly I define my variable. Okay, then we have another variable with the name result, which is of type varchar 40 length. So this variable we will use to convert this gd info value, and then whatever the converted value we will retrieve, we will store it into result variable, which later we will use to print on output. Okay, here we are setting the commitment option to star none in order to stop the commitment control. And then we are using normal data insertion with a simple query. There is no cursor, no statement. We are just executing the exec SQL, and then the normal query insert into Sharmit1 / students, and value is 40 and testing. So what this line will do, it will execute this query and insert a new record with value 40, student ID as 40 and name as testing. Okay, just after this query we are using the Get Diagnostics method. So what Get Diagnostics will do, it will fetch the value of db2 diagnostic conversion error and store it into the host variable gd info. So whatever the value we have in this statement will be retrieved into this gd underscore info variable that we have already declared. After that, we are converting it to character in order to store it into this result variable, and then we are printing the result variable on screen. Now there might be one question, what all possible values we can expect for this statement. So there is only two possible values, one is 0 and one is 1. So 0 means the query is executed and there is no conversion error occurred. And if you are getting 1, then it means there is something wrong with the conversion. So we are getting the conversion error. So it is quite simple. If you are getting 0, then there is no conversion error. If you are getting 1, then there is a conversion error. After that, we are just checking for the SQL state. If SQL state is equal to SQL state underscore valid, then simply we are displaying the message record inserted. Else we are displaying the error record with the SQL state, and if INLR equals to star on. Okay, so let's quickly compile this program and call it. So once I call it, you will see it is printing value as 0. And if I hit enter again, you will see record has been inserted. So let's verify the same inside table. So here I'm running query again. Select star from Sharmit1 slash students. So here we have got the first record as 40, where student ID is 40 and name is testing, which we just inserted with the help of SQLRPGLE program. And when we call it again, you can see again it is printing 0. That means there is no conversion error because we are providing the correct query, right? So in this case, there is no chance of conversion error. That's why there is no, it is always returning 0. And so you can easily understand from this statement that whenever there is any kind of conversion error in your query, then it will return the get diagnostic db2 diagnostic conversion error as 1, otherwise it will show 0. So you can see in this case we are just executing one SQL query and there is no chance of conversion error here, so that's why it is returning 0 only. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session. Like we just discussed how we can use get diagnostics in order to fetch the value which is db2 diagnostic conversion error. And for that, what we need to do, we just need to declare one constant which we will use for the query. Then we need some variables, setting the commitment control, then executing the normal query. And same thing you can perform with the help of cursors and not the cursors, with the statement as well, dynamic statement. If you would like to go and create the query with dynamic skills, then you can go through it, right? And there also you can use this get diagnostics. So in short, you can say get diagnostics is mainly used to fetch the information of the last executed SQL statement. And there are many values, like when you check the IBM official website, you will find that there are many values which we can retrieve. So what we will try to cover as much as we can, but we will not cover all the values from that list, and we'll try to figure out some of the most commonly used values. And then once you are comfortable with those topics, then you can refer the IBM official website if you are getting any specific if you there is a need of any specific statement. Okay, so yeah, and then after executing the skill, we are just checking for the get diagnostic value and printing it. And if, let's say, if there is any flow requirement where you want to perform something on getting the conversion error, then you can use that. Otherwise you can simply proceed with your flow. So yeah, this is the way through which we can easily utilize get diagnostics in order to fetch the value for db2 diagnostic conversion error. So yeah, I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.